Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. It's time to unbox the brand new Razer Phone 2. Now Razer looks to improve upon their first model with some necessary upgrades and improvements. So we will go ahead and unbox the phone itself, take a look what's inside, give some quick first impressions. Also, I've got a bunch of extra goodies here. The Hammerhead USB-C headphones with noise cancellation. Check those out. The wireless charging dock with that Razer Chroma RGB glow underneath. Excited to check this guy out. And then of course, the protective case for the phone. So we're gonna unbox all this stuff, check it all out. Let's get started. To begin, here are all the extra goodies I will be unboxing: the case, the USB-C Hammerhead headphones, and the wireless charger for the Razer Phone 2. I'm gonna set those to the side for now, and we are going to unbox the phone itself first. Very simplistic box with the Razer logo saying Razer on the side. Opening it up, looks like you get a note from the CEO as well. Meet the Razer Phone 2. I will set that to the side. Looks like we have the phone right away. I will set that to the side for just a second. I want to quickly show you what else comes in the box. So flipping this over, looks like we do have some booklets in here. I can actually take those out real quick for you guys, and a SIM ejection tool that does have Razer etched into it, kind of cool. Also a get started guide and how to insert your SIM card. And then inside the box you have your AC adapter to charge your phone right here. Has the Razer logo, says Razer on it. USB-C to USB Type-C, because you do have your braided USB-C to USB-C cable as well. With a different style, it is braided. Has the green on the inside, so nice little touches from Razer. And then finally, yes, you do have a USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack, because there is no headphone jack on this phone. Now we are on to the phone itself. I will take off the wrapping. And there we go with the mirror black back. You'll see very reflective. And we can go ahead and power on the phone. And while that boots up, you'll see powered by Android. We can take a closer look at the device itself. Down at the bottom, the USB-C charging slot. You have a power button with that fingerprint scanner. We'll test that out in this video. Up at the top, microphone, a small camera bump. On the left side here, circular volume rockers and a SIM ejection slot. And then of course on the back, you have the dual camera system and the Razer logo, which you can customize that coloring. I will show that off. Flipping it over in the front, we are already ready to go. Welcome. Let's take a close look at the front with those front-facing stereo speaker grills on the front, moving along up towards the top, front-facing camera, and of course the other stereo speaker. Now I will run through the setup process and only really talk about anything that is noteworthy. So let's go ahead and set up that fingerprint scanner on the side. Just set my thumb down and lift up. And realistically, my thumb rests just above where that power button lies, so I will probably be using kind of the tip of my thumb just a little bit. But anyways, all I really have to do is just kind of lift up and set it down. I do not think this would be actually very difficult to get used to, the placement of it. More on that, of course, in the full review. It prompts you to sign into your Razer ID. I will skip that for now. Just say maybe later. I will, of course, sign into that. But just for time's sake, here we go. We are now on the home screen right away before anything installs, anything like that. Looks like 16.25 gigs is used out of the 64 gigs available. And here is the phone itself. You see with the theme, they do have some green icons along with just the stock Google apps as well. It does use Nova Launcher, which is really nice actually. I am a big fan of Nova Launcher myself, so it's nice they've decided to just use that as the default launcher. Now if I wanted to go ahead and swipe down and jump into settings, I can. Go into system. One thing about this is that it is only on Android 8.1, so hopefully that Android 9 Pie update comes very soon. I will of course keep you guys updated on that, so be sure to click that subscribe button. So a lot more to come on this device, including my full review. Jumping back into settings, I'd like to go into display, and you will see the refresh rate out of the box is at 90 Hertz, which is definitely better and noticeable, but if you bump it up to 120 Hertz, it is just crazy smooth, just so nice to look at. I will be getting a new camera and can do some slow-mo to show this off even better. So stay tuned for that. Actually, that's coming soon, and of course, full review coming soon. Also, you can actually change the colors from vivid, boosted, and natural to your liking, and you can also bump down the display resolution to 1080p if you so choose. A lot of people were asking, but in settings, you can actually turn on tap to wake and tap to sleep if you would like to from the lock screen. So let's say the device is just sitting there and you double tap, it will go ahead and light up that screen. And then if we wanted to go ahead and actually test that fingerprint scanner, I will just set my thumb down and it doesn't do anything. If I press the button, you'll see it registers it right away, instantly. That's just crazy fast. And then of course, if I do want to just check the lock screen, I can just double tap and check the lock screen if I'd like to. And then if I set it down, it will actually go ahead and unlock the phone. If I quickly press it and set it down, it will unlock again. Let's show off one of the coolest things about this phone, and that is the logo on the back, because you can actually customize the coloring of it with this Chroma app. So you can change the effect, you can change how much battery consumption, if you have low, medium, or high. You can have it kind of pulse or notify you or turn on when notifications come through, which I think is amazing. If you have your phone down upside down, you'll see right away, oh look, it's showing some color. So the effect right now is breathing. They have static, spectrum, and then of course you can just change your specific color. So if you do a spectrum, it will just go ahead and cycle through a bunch of different colors, as you can see. And then of course, if I go up to breathing and I choose maybe blue, it switches blue. And then watch as I go ahead and move the color wheel and let go, it will just pretty much automatically change that color on the fly however I would like it. Let's see if I want to go over to yellow and let go. There we go, just starts to turn yellow. Really amazing and a nice way to actually customize the look and feel of your phone. And of course, you can actually change the brightness if you'd like to, and color intensity. Of course, this will use some battery life, so keep that in mind. You can change the battery consumption if you would like to, but I really just like the idea of having this on the back and a way to customize the phone. Now next, you have the Razer Hammerhead USB-C headphones, which actually are $99. You will see they are USB Type-C. Here is the action buttons. You have a middle button, down and up for volume. Compress and hold to activate the Google Assistant, and you have active noise cancellation, which you can turn on and off, and a nice little addition with this logo. So watch what happens when I actually plug these headphones in. So of course you can have just active noise cancellation in general, which will turn on. It has an indicator, blue indicator light right here. And then on the earbuds themselves, they light up the classic Razer green, which actually looks really cool when you have them in your ears. Just a nice little touch. It also comes with a nifty carrying case and some extra earbuds if you have different sized ears. A little slot as well for those earbuds. Next is something I'm actually excited to try out, and that's the wireless charger for the Razer Phone 2 with that Chroma built in. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this guy real quick. Wireless charging, of course, your Razer power brick that is branded. And then you have the pad itself. You do have a cable right here as well to actually plug in the pad, which is a USB-C to USB-C as well. Nice job, Razer, sticking with that USB Type-C. So you plug it on in, and then of course down here is the ring. If you slide this out, you can do so, and then of course you can actually stand it up. So when you set the phone down, it is actually a wireless charging stand. Let's plug it in. Now here's that charging pad plugged in. Flipping it over, I'm noticing there's a lot of grip to the bottom so it doesn't slide around. You will see those LED lights are lit up, changing colors. You can customize it. There's a button right here that if you press, it goes into night mode, so it will just turn those lights off, or you turn it back on, but you can customize this lighting. Now let's say we wanted to go ahead and test out the wireless charging. So setting it on down, let's grab our phone and toss it on the charger itself. I'm actually just going to sit and wait. Down at the bottom, looks like those lights are blinking, charging rapidly, 53%, there it goes. And down at the bottom, you'll see those colors are just going a lot different actually. So it recognized that the phone is actually charging. Let's go ahead and show off that bottom. There it is. So those colors flashing, really cool. Really liking this wireless charger look and feel. And obviously worth noting, I did have that case on when testing out the wireless charging because I know some of you were probably going to ask that. So yes, it does work through the case. So anyways, that's about it. That's everything I want to show off for the Razer Phone 2 for now. Like I said, a lot more to come on this phone. Be sure to click that subscribe button so you're notified of all that good content coming. Follow on various social accounts, all links in the description below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.